get in control of external triggers. And why would you want to do that? Let me answer the second part first. But I'm pretty sure you already know the answer. So with information overload, I would say, right? There's so much information coming from so many directions. It's really not surprising that our minds are busier than ever. And it makes us tired and exhausted unless we learn how to filter it out, to only take and soak up what is serving us. Easier said than done. Because we are targeted every time we're on our devices, on our phones, on our laptops, when we scroll Google we do a Google search. We're targeted, right? These notifications, their goal, their agenda is to keep us informed. But what they do is they distract us more than they keep us informed. Because all those pings, rings, and dings on our phone, and even if they're quiet, if you have that silent mode on, you can still see them popping on your screen, right? Or that little corner on your laptop saying that you received a new email. Boom, takes your attention away. It's all of those things, they put unnecessary information in our heads. They distract us from focused action, and really they take our attention away from truly important tasks that we need to focus on, that we can't just do like, okay, I'm gonna make a post, I'm gonna make this, and I'm gonna make that. I can do 100 things at the same time. Some actions do require our undivided attention. Would you agree? If you have seen my posts or read my previous blogs, you know that I put a lot of emphasis on our decisions. And it's our decision that allows us to interfere, that allows us distractions interfere with our lives. It's our decision to have a look at that notification, read that post, or read that message, or read that email. Because when we think, I'm just gonna have a quick look, it's never really a quick look. And you probably know this already, that on average, people get distracted every 11 minutes, which is insane, but it's really not surprising. However, the important part in that research is that to get back on that focus that you were before you were distracted takes 25 minutes. So imagine if we get distracted so often, we truly never get back into that zone of true focus. Right? So talking about external triggers, so these distractions and what causes it, hacking back on these external triggers really allows you to be more attentive, focused, present, productive, and such a better manager of your business and life. But how to get in control of them? So here are, I want to share you my methods to identifying these distracting triggers and shifting your attention back to that focused action. So first things first is to take control over your gadgets. I know that we now, at this day and age, we can't imagine our lives without technologies, without these gadgets, without phones and laptops. But they can also highly interfere with our focus. Disconnecting for a day, or maybe for an hour if that's less challenging for you, it really it can actually leave a very devastating effect on the business if you're the one who is in charge of online presence, for example, you know. So disconnecting can affect your business in a negative way. However, you don't need to be connected all the time, and that's another thing that we think that to be of value to our audience, we constantly need to be present. And how can you be of value if your glass is only half full, right? And your glass will never be full if that's all you do, being present online, right? The second method is to control your calendar. So first we need to control our gadgets, but then we need to take charge of our time. And that goes to our calendar. You're in charge of your daily routine. Whatever you want to put in your calendar, you're in charge of that. It might not always be easy to accept that, to take that responsibility that we plan our day and we make our day the way we want. And when you say, yes, but I have to attend a meeting, or I have to be present at this project, at this place, I don't really have a choice. We absolutely always have a choice. And at that moment when you say that, or when you think that, that is your choice. That is your choice to not ask for meeting minutes, not ask for agenda, not encourage the collaboration between the meeting attenders, so you don't have to be there. It's your choice to attend it. It's your choice to put things in your calendar that you choose to. Does that make sense? It's, at the end of the day, it's your responsibility. And saying no is a big issue and a big part of that, because not always we're confident in doing that, even though we know that this certain event will not serve its value for us. But because it's a friend, because I owe them, I kind of feel obliged to go, right? It's expected from me. But what about me? What about what I want and what I need? So many times, especially for women, we tend to put other needs before ours. So think about it for a second. And then the third aspect is to control your mind. And this is probably most hardest one. It's a tricky part, you know, because often we don't realize how big of a part our mindset plays in our daily lives. But actually, this is where it all starts. This is where it begins. Our actions are, you know, often triggered by us trying to avoid discomfort. So once we do step outside of that comfort, this is where the growth happens, right? But our mind tries to keep us safe, so it doesn't let us. It keeps us in that doubt place when we're like, yeah, but if I do this, I might lose this. And, you know, we have all these questions going on in our head. And that's our doubtful mindset. So we need to learn how to get in control of that, or how to shift it, right? Because again, it's our mindset, these are our thoughts, it's our mind, so we're in total control of it. So I hope that my formula helped you. I'm gonna leave a link down below in the comments for you to go and have a look at the blog, if that's easier for you to get the information in and to understand it. Otherwise, I will see you next week, and have a great day.